What's up, Greymanes? It's Dumms here. If you have been farming every bow on the map trying to figure out which one to upgrade, then you need to stop. The answer is not a specific bow, it's a category. And once you understand which category wins and why, you will never waste materials on the wrong bow again. At max refinement, every bow in Crimson Desert falls into one of three categories. And within a category, the stats are identical. The only difference is how they look. Category 1. 33 attack with no special passive. Category 2. 30 attack with level 2 attack speed. Category 3. 30 attack with level 2 crit rate. This includes the Becker bow and the bow of the Fleeting. Same category, same stats. Becker bow, which you can get early game, performs exactly the same as the bow of the Fleeting. The Fleeting just looks better. And here's the best part. When you eventually get the Fleeting, you can extract the refinements from your Becker and transfer them over, zero waste. So, the question is not which bow, it's which category. And to answer that, you need to understand one hidden mechanic. Here's something the game never tells you. When you slot abyss gears on your armor, not all stats go to the same place. So, attack speed on hands and feet, that carries over to your weapon. Sword, bow, it doesn't matter, it transfers. Movement speed on hands and feet also carries over to your general stats. Crit rate on hands and feet, however, that goes to unarmed combat, not your bow, not your sword. So, if you've been slotting crit gear on your gloves and boots, thinking it helps your bow damage, it doesn't. Those gears are doing nothing for your weapon damage. Now, here's the second half, and it is just as important. Attack speed gears slotted directly on your bow are locked to the bow. They don't transfer to your sword or any other weapon. So, the rule is simple. Attack speed and movement speed, put them on hands and feet. They carry over. Crit rate, however, the only way to get it on your weapon is to slot it directly on the weapon. Get it from the bow's own passives or from your accessories. This changes everything. Let's look at what happens when you try to hit crit rate 15 with each category. Category 1. 33 attack, no passive. You get 3 more attack, that's it. 0 help towards crit rate 15. To hit max crit rate, you need to slot at least 3 tier 3 crit gears on your bow. And that's assuming you have the Necklace of Lightning and Cuckoo Flame resistant armor both at max level. Category 2. 30 attack, level 2 attack speed. Sounds good, but you already get attack speed from hands and feet, and those carry over. The bow's attack speed is redundant. Meanwhile, 0 crit rate. Same problem as Category 1. Category 3. 30 attack, level 2 crit rate. 3 less attack than Category 1, but level 2 crit rate built in. Crit is the hard stat, the scarce one. You can get attack speed from hands and feet. You cannot get crit rate from hands and feet. That makes crit the bottleneck, and the crit category solves it. Those 2 free crit points on the bow help you hit the level 15 crit rate threshold with just 2 tier 3 crit rate gears on your bow. 2 crit gems versus 3, 1 free slot versus 0. That's the difference the crit category gives you. Your bow has 5 abyss gear slots. 2 of those need to be your infinite arrows abyss gears. That leaves 3 slots. But with a category 3 bow, you only need 2 of them for crit. 2 level 3 crit rate gems on your bow. That's 6 crit. Now, your necklace. The Necklace of Lightning. At max refinement, level 4 crit rate. That's plus 4. And the Cuckoo Flame resistant armor at max, plus 3. 6 plus 4 plus 3 is 13. The bow's innate level 2 crit rate pushes you to 15. Now, what if your necklace and Cuckoo armor aren't at max yet? Don't worry. You slot a third crit gear temporarily. That pushes you to 15 while you work on your refinements. Once both are maxed, you pull that third gear out, and you've got a free slot. 2 bow slots for arrows, 2 for crit, 1 free for whatever gear you want to slot. Compare that to Category 1 or 2. Even with the necklace and Cuckoo both maxed, you need 3 crit gems just to hit the threshold. That's all 5 slots, 0 free, no room to breathe. And that's crit logged in. Now, attack speed. Your attack speed target is level 15. For rings, you want the Witch's Ring and the Mark of Darkness. At max refinement, both give you 4 attack speed. That's 8 right there. Unfortunately, I lost my Witch's Ring, so yeah, that's sad. For gloves, any cloth gloves, not plate, cloth. You want the Tarif cloth gloves. At max refinement, they give you another 3 attack speed. 8 plus 3 is 11, so you are 4 short of the level 15 threshold. To bridge the gap, slot 2 level 3 attack speed abyss gears, 1 on your gloves and 1 on your boots. Not a single bow slot used for attack speed. All from your rings, gloves and 2 abyss gears. Nothing compromised. And remember, do not put attack speed gems on your bow. They do not transfer to other weapons. And you already hit the threshold without touching a single bow slot. Now, movement speed. This one is not tied to your bow. But since we are running through all of the stats, I figured I'd show you my personal setup to hit level 15. For earrings, I'm running 1 engraved gold earring and 1 ancient earring. At max refinement, each gives you 4 movement speed. That's 8 right there. For boots, I am running the Tarif cloth boots. At max refinement, these give you another 3 movement speed. 8 plus 3 is 11, so we are 4 points short of 15. Now, here's how I bridge that gap. I run 1 level 3 movement speed abyss gear on my boots. That pushes me from 11 to 14. And for that last point, the frost cursed plate cloak. At max refinement, it gives you 1 movement speed. That takes you exactly to 15. Now, here's why I really like this setup. Covers your elemental resistances at the same time. The Cuckoo Flame resistant chest gives you fire resistance level 10. The frost cursed plate cloak gives you ice resistance level 5. So you're covered for both. And if you ever need to bump 1 to 15 for a specific fight, just pop food. Alright, before we wrap things up, let me show you my exact setup. Everything I just explained. Crit rate 15, attack speed 15, movement speed 15, infinite arrows. Here's how it all comes together on one character. For the bow, Bow of the Fleeting. This is the category 3 bow with the built-in crit rate passive. I socketed a tier 3 infinite arrows, a tier 2 infinite arrows that covers your arrow economy. Then 2 crit rate 3 gears, and 1 energy drain 3. 5 slots all used, and I pair it with explosive arrows for damage. For main hand, Darkbringer. This 2-handed sword comes with native crit rate 3 right out of the box. I'm running Ator's Orb, Ground Surge, Hound's Claws, and 2 crit rate 3 gears. And here's a sneak attack. I keep the Shield of Sacrifice on my back, with 2 Fortification 3 gears. Even though I am using a 2-handed sword, the defense rating from the shield carries over to your character, so you get the tank stats without giving up your damage. Moving up, Blackwing Mask for the headpiece, with a momentum gear. Cuckoo Flame resistant armor for the chest, that's your crit rate 3, plus fire resistance level 10. And I've got a gourmet 3 gear in there. Gloves, Tarif cloth, native attack speed 3, plus an attack speed 3 gear, plus volcanic eruption. Boots, also Tarif cloth, movement speed 3 native, and I've got a movement speed 3 gear, plus an attack speed 3 gear. Accessories, Necklace of Lightning for crit 4, Mark of Darkness for attack speed 4, and Tarnished Ring for attack speed 3. Engraved gold earring, movement speed 4, Ancient earring, movement speed 4. And Frost Cursed plate cloak for the final movement speed point, plus ice resistance 5. So, that's the build. Bow of the Fleeting, crit rate 15, attack speed 15, movement speed 15, infinite arrows locked, and a free bow slot to play with. Stop farming every bow, this is the one. If this guide helped you at all, drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what bow you're running, and whether you hit crit 15 yet. It really helps push the video to more Greymanes who are stuck on the same question. I'm Dumms, and I'll catch you in the next video.